and welcome to another episode of Ghostlight Hours, where I'm on a quest to find out how we as theater makers are making it work during the time of COVID-19. Today, I'm very excited because we have a very special guest to talk to us. They are the director of the Zoom production in the Outbreak, Appalachia in the time of COVID-19 New Play Festival at Emory and Henry College. So, who are you? And why did you agree to work on this project?
Hi, I'm Tricia Matthews. I'm directing Picket Fences for E&H's 10-Minute Playfest 2020. And I am a resident actor at the Barter Theater, of course, on furlough now since we can't have theater indoors. When they asked me to do this, it was, a challenge. And so I accepted it because I wanted to know how we could make theater work in a virtual way. I still think that live theater is going to be the best thing to do, to have people in the audience, to have them there experiencing each other and the actors live. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do with this.
So, as a director, how was it directing over Zoom?
Directing over Zoom. I'm a very hands-on director, and so I found it difficult to have to limit myself to just sitting in a chair and watching people on film. But I have to say, the actors that I was working with were so great to want to experiment, to want to try things, and we found a way to communicate. And this piece was written to be done virtually. The premise of the piece is virtual. They are on the phone to each other. So that made it easy for us to work that way.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced?
Yeah, challenges, boy, I don't like working virtually. I like being in the room. But since we didn't have that choice, and the students that I used in the cast were all working virtually. They're not on campus, they are virtual. So we were all in separate places, and we found a way of communicating, which was great. And the challenges of working in this were we had to do our own sets and our own costumes and our own lighting because we don't have any of those things. So we have a room, and how do we make a choice for how this is going to work for our play, as far as, do we make the bed or not make the bed, or do we throw in the blinds or not the blinds? Those kind of things were very challenging to try and figure out.
What are you most excited about in regards to this project?
I'm excited about the message of this piece. I think it's very important for people, especially in our area, to be thinking about things outside of their own experiences. In Appalachia, family is very important, and I think that's what this piece is about, is family, and yet making choices, individual choices for yourself and what you believe in. So tradition is great, but sometimes traditions don't have a place in a new world. So I'm excited for that message to be out there and for people to hear it and talk about it, and hopefully it will cause some questions and make people ask things of themselves and others and of their families. I hope you enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to hearing what people have to say about Picket Fences, and have a good time when you see it. All right, thanks. Bye.
Thank you so much for talking with us today, Tricia. I really appreciate it. And if you want to catch Picket Fences, keep an eye out on the Emory and Henry Theater Department's Facebook page for updates. Thank you for joining me on today's episode, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! Oh, and I got a friend for Mickey!